Hello everybody, it's Monday the 13th of March 2023 and I'm live with Magic Monday. Woohoo! Don't you love that? Woohoo! When somebody sends you a card that says woohoo, you know that it's just about the woohoo-ness. It's all got to be about the woohoo-ness. So it's always lovely. Oh, that's ping there means two things. One, I'm live on my YouTube channel, which is good news. It means I'm actually broadcasting. It also means I forgot to switch my notifications off, which is a terrible thing. Anyway, I've done it now. It's gone. Notifications gone. And if you want to let me know where you're watching from, like Francis just has, afternoon everybody from Sunderland, then that would be great. Just leave a comment. Karen's in Perthshire. Lovely. She did this beautiful piece of art at the weekend, which I really loved. Very, very clever how she did this amazing sky. Yes. Good news, Dave's here. Dave, just to let you know, Jez sent me a message this afternoon. Looks like you're all sorted out, so that's good news. Very, very happy about that. And it's going to be a good session today because we've got alliteration with sleep, smiles and sausages. I don't know if I'm going to get to the sausages bit because there's a lot to talk about with sleep and smiles first. But first of all, I need to do this. And then this.
It's the start of the week. Grab your coffee cups. It's Magic Monday Live.
Brilliant. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Magic Monday Live. And one of the things I noticed when I play that video is that shelf. See the one that's behind me that says brilliant. How different it looks, because I was recording that stuff about 3 years ago. And since then, every single book along there, plus the ones along there, right up to, way beyond where that card is now, they've all been written by people who joined Write That Book. That's cool, isn't it? I get very excited about that. I've got more coming through all the time. More and more people who are taking the time to do their stuff. If you haven't seen the book, see those last few there, just down there? That's the last few of the original hardbacks that I've got available. So if you want one, now's your chance to get the hardback. Available in paperback, of course, and Kindle and audio and all those things as well. But I'm not talking about that today. Today I'm talking about sleep, smiles and sausages. So how's your sleep going? Did you know that this week is, I think they call it Sleep Awareness Week. Sleep Awareness Week, which basically means, are you aware of the importance of sleep? And an interesting thing, I believe, has occurred over the last few years, where now, for the first time in a long time, people are starting to understand the seriousness of not getting enough sleep and what that means and what that equates to. And it's not just the fact that you feel tired, it causes all sorts of challenges. There's a brilliant book called Why We Sleep by an author called Matthew Walker. And when you read that book, I promise you, if you read his book or listen to his audio, you will be doing whatever it takes to get more sleep. And we still have that strange thing sometimes. I think people do it where they have this strange idea where it seems to be like a bit of a pride thing or a badge of honor, particularly for entrepreneurs, that they don't sleep much. I'm up at 5, May. I'm up at 5. I'm at my desk by 6. Ugh, I've been in the gym by 5:15. Yeah, I worked until 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, my brain's always on the go. Yeah. And then later on, you know what happens? Yeah, later on, all sorts of challenges occur. And often if you ever look at the people who bragged about the fact that they didn't need much sleep, people like Thatcher and Reagan and a few others, look what happened to them in the end. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you if you don't get much sleep. All I know is that the research is pointing at the fact that you need to probably. That was a bit of a juxtaposition, wasn't it, Michael? You probably need, there we go, to get a little bit more sleep. And I am great at this. If there's one thing I'm really good at, it's sleep. I'm very, very good. I'm good at getting off to sleep, and I'm good at staying asleep. And I know that I'm fortunate because I have had occasions, and I think we all have, where we've had a bit of insomnia or whatever. But then at the same time, people are lying in bed playing with these things, wondering why they're getting a bit of insomnia, or they're not having a proper go to sleep method, or they're not having a room that's set up correctly for sleep. So my challenge to you is, first of all, number one, find out how much sleep you really need. Not how much sleep you can get away with, how much sleep you need. I'm not a doctor, but I know it's important. Secondly, do whatever it takes to get that amount of sleep. Set up regular, healthy sleep patterns. And I know this is a funny one because people kind of go, well, I'm going to pay off my sleep debt at weekends, or I'll have time to sleep when I'm dead. Yeah, the challenge is you're going to be dead sooner than you hoped if you're not getting enough sleep. So please, people, get some sleep. Plenty of rest, plenty of sleep, deep sleep, definitely. And I tell you who's going to is going to be all over this in a minute, because he's done it before and he's just popped in. It's Dean Coulson. I'm sure Dean's here. I think I saw his thing pop up a second ago, and he will tell you about the importance of sleep. I wonder if he might even do one for a Wellness Wednesday about the importance of sleep and about all the extra things that it does, because sleep is massive. So that's sleep. Next thing is smiles. So I am doing a webinar next Tuesday night called See, Smile, Say Hello. And coincidentally, the person who first said those 3 words to me also has a new show starting, and I think it might be tomorrow night. Fred Siriex. Now, Fred and I have known each other for a long, long time, and Fred's brilliant. He's one of these incredible people when it comes to customer service. And he gave me this phrase of see, smile, say hello, explaining his mantra for what he tells his team to do. And at that time, he was the general manager of Galvin Windows, the restaurant at the top of the Hilton on Park Lane. And he I can't do his accents because only Fred can do a really good Fred accent. But he was basically saying, see, smile, say hello is very simple. I'm not going to do it. It's very simple. All they got to do is they got to see, smile, say hello to your customer before they see, smile, or say hello to you. You get in there first. And the more I thought about it, I thought it's brilliant. I love that. And I've talked about it lots of times. And I've used it in keynotes, and I've talked to Fred about it. But I've gone deeper. I've really gone a lot deeper about what see, smile, say hello actually means. And this morning I've been making some videos, and I've made a special one, which I'm going to put on a LinkedIn, about why your customers just disappear. That's interesting. So why do they just disappear? Why is it that sometimes we think that we're doing a great job when actually we're not really doing a great job? And then we make up excuses about why our customers disappeared. And I just clicked on my notes there to see if they would appear so I could share them with you, but I clicked on the wrong thing. Anyway, here we go. Yes, here's what I've got. So, smile. I'm going to bring it in front of me so I'm not looking over to one side. See, smile, say hello. More than ever, your customers want to be seen, to feel important and appreciated, to go beyond the transaction and be noticed. As a customer, do you agree with that? You have to, don't you? We don't want to be a transaction. We want to be a person. So that's the C part. Smile. More than ever, your customers want an emotional connection. Personalization, trust, and warmth. We're not friends, but you must be friendly. That's the key. And then the final bit, the say hello. More than ever, your customers want interaction. Not too much, not too little, but honest, clear, and transparent communication. And the reason I'm doing this special webinar is because I truly believe this. If you do 1, you'll make a moment. If you do 2, you'll make a sale. And if you do all 3, you'll make a fortune. And so you might be thinking, well, I'm not an entrepreneur. I work I work for the NHS, or I work as an administrator somewhere, or I do this, or I do that, or whatever. It doesn't matter, because everybody has customers, because everybody who isn't you is a customer. So See, Smile, Say Hello is a special webinar that I'm doing. And if you would like more details, just write in the chat now. Just kind of go, see, or just write the word smile if you want more details, and we will send you the details about that. It's very, very exciting because I truly believe that the world of customer service has changed dramatically, absolutely changed dramatically over the last probably 2 years. The first year of all the pandemic stuff, people were being very, very forgiving, and now everybody wants more. They want more, they want to pay less, they want it bigger, bolder, and better than ever before, and your job is to provide that. So yes, so please, if you want to know more about this special webinar that I'm doing next Tuesday night, just write the word smile. Somebody's already done that. Don't know who it is, but there's a couple of people do it. Just write smile, and I will make sure that we send you that information. It's looking like a brilliant webinar. I announced it last Thursday, and I think over, well, I don't know exactly, but many, many, many of the places have gone. And then it's, I think, over 2/3. It might be over 2/3. We have so many places that we can use on a webinar on Zoom, and a lot of them have gone. So that's good. And then the next thing which I wanted to quickly share with you was, by the way, if you're a member of Team 17, you get a free place on the webinar that I'm doing next week. I think I've told everybody in Team 17 that, but if you are a member of Team 17, you get a free place next Tuesday night. And then finally, sausages. And you know what I wanted to talk about? Why I want to talk about sausages is we had sausages for Sunday lunch yesterday. And I've got to say, a really great quality sausage is better than not so good quality roast joint. Christine had these sausages. They were just so brilliant, and she cooked them so well. She cooked them above the potatoes, so the fat and stuff off the sausages all dropped into the potatoes, which was just magical, and it was really, really great. But I was starting to think about, often people hide stuff in sausages, don't they? They hide it. They hide poor quality in sausages. It's kind of, it goes into the sausage mix. We've heard that expression before. And I was thinking about doing a whole session today about sausages and about what you're hiding. And sooner or later it'll come out in the flavour or the taste or whatever. But I want to also talk about sleep and smiles. So my little thought on sausages is, don't scrimp on your sausages. Get good quality sausages. If you can afford them, get good quality. These were amazing. And I know somebody's going to say, what type of sausages were they, Michael? I've got no idea, but they were brilliant. Shall we see who is here? Of course we should. So we've already said hello to Francis and to Karen and Dave. And there's Karen saying thank you for me commenting on her beautiful painting. Here's Matthew Bird. Hi everyone, Matt here from the Land of Smiles in Thailand, who also met up with Ian Pilbeam in Thailand, who is from Edinburgh. And Matt drove, I think, for 7 hours to go and have a beer with somebody. How brilliant is that? Noel's here in Nuneaton, and here's somebody from North Devon. Ooh. Florida's in the house. Hello, Florida. Whoop whoop. Write that book. The paperback has arrived in... The paperback has arrived in Thailand. Hooray! Hi from Barbados. Who is this in Barbados? Is it Elizabeth? I hope so. I love your post that you put in How to Be Brilliant. Looks like you've got a nice fella there, but particularly he's got himself a beautiful, beautiful woman. So you look after him, and I'm sure he had better look after you. Otherwise, I'll be having a word. And Fiona's here from Salford. Hello, Fiona. Great to see you. Yes, absolutely. Getting up early, running on a few hours. It's an egoic badge of honour. Been there. Sleep is hugely important for your health. Prioritising. Thank you. Could not agree more. Suzanne's here from Kent, which is great. Hi, Michael. Dean's tuning in from... Well, there we go. I said he was here. I knew he was here. Dean will tell you about the importance of sleep. I think he has some brilliant stuff in his book Thrive, which is right behind me. It's that one on my fingertip now. See it? The big white one there. That's his book. Check out the Diary of a CEO podcast with Matthew Walker. He knows his stuff about sleep. He certainly does. Is he on there? Good. That would be worthwhile watching. Here's Sarah saying howdy from Hove. And check out my Wellness Wednesdays about sleep. Yes. I know you've already done one, Dean, but people forget. It's worthwhile doing it again, especially this week. Love my sleep. Lost some sleep recently with these puppies of mine. Oh, the puppies are here. Ian Pilbeam, hi from the Land of Smiles, Departure Lounge. Just mentioned you. It's amazing. I didn't actually see that come up, but I had a feeling. I had that witchy feeling that you might be here. Good luck with your journey home. Go beyond the transaction. I really like that. It's so beyond the transaction, isn't it? So this is me talking about See Smile, Say Hello, and the people who may be interested in finding a bit more about that. So Caton, he is here from a wet and windy Birmingham. A lot of people saying smile. If you want to know about the special session that we're doing, just write smile in there and we will send you the details later on. Lots of people want to know about smile. See Smile, Say Hello. It's a brilliant webinar. It's going to be great. Hello from the birthday girl. Who's the birthday girl? Whose birthday is it? I'm afraid I can't see on StreamYard. If you do StreamYard.com/Facebook, it brings up your name. That's how you get your name on. Some people keep wondering about that. Wet and windy. It's Karen. It was a mistype before, I think. Yeah. Hello, Michael. Hello. Nice to see you. So I am about to go and continue this brilliant week with a few things. So here's what my week this week. First of all, I am going to rub my eye because I've just had a little something land in it. I don't know if you saw that there. I actually saw it start to come down through my lights and it went straight into my left eye. I'm all right. So this week I've got See Smile, Say Hello. I'm been promoting that a lot because I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be superb. Also, we've got some great stuff happening within Team 17 because on Friday it's the 17th and that's the best day of the month. It's always the best day of the month. And because it's St. Patrick's Day and because it's Comic Relief on Friday, our Team 17 focus is on fun. So we're just going to be doing stuff about fun. I did a stand-up comedy routine when a few years ago, and I'm going to repeat part of it for Team 17. I've never done it since. I said I would never do comedy again, but for Team 17, on Friday, exclusively, I'm going to do some of my stand-up comedy routine that I did. And we're going to have people telling jokes. We're going to have some fun stuff. It's going to be great. That's on Friday. Also, this week, we're doing some... I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. I'll tell you next Monday. I told you a little bit too early. You got to trailer stuff a little bit, don't you? But we've got some good stuff happening, which is going to be happening next Monday. So loads and loads of great stuff happening. I hope that you've got a brilliant week planned. Thank you very much for tuning in. Let me play my outro music. There we go. And we will see you this time next week for another Magic Monday. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, even if you're watching on repeat. If you want to know about See Smile, Say Hello, just write smile in there and we will find it. We will definitely find you. We will send you the information.